Hey guys, Target Recycling FPV, and it is 11:15 in the evening on Sunday, and I've got some builds to get done. We just got done doing some cutting and some other work, and now everybody's sleeping, and it's time for me to actually get to work. So here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be building a new Quattro here. Let me show you real quickly. Let me just adjust the screen here, and you'll be able to see it right here. So I'm going to be building a Quattro Mini for Matt Howitt, and he's actually been pretty awesome on testing some of these for me. And at the same time, I think we broke one or something happened. Anyways, so we're building another one right now, and I'm going to go ahead and do that one live. I told him I would, and it's a little late, and it's been a little late in the coming, but here we go. So the first thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and get our parts out. And I don't know how long I'm going to last today. I'm hopefully going to finish this build in one shot, but I'm extremely tired too. It's been a long Sunday, but let's see what we got. So here's all our parts from our HGLRC. We've got our instructions right here, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys these for anybody that's got questions about it. I'll be able to pull those for you. I'm not sleeping. What's up, Jeff Cart? You got it, brother. That's what we're going to do right now. We're going to go ahead and build, and so we're going to be doing the F735 stack. So that's the first thing. We'll go ahead and get rid of that real quickly. We're going to be using the DJI Air unit, and then we're going to be putting in some HGLRC 1408 3600 kV motors. What's up, Raphael? How you guys doing? So yeah, this is going to be kind of a decided to go ahead and do it. I've got my pen here because I want to make some final notes. This is the new version of the frame. As you can see, it's been brought out on the ends here. It's been extended just a little bit so that air unit has more room. And we now added a third center hole here so that if we do use an air unit and we were to lay it flat, both antennas would go straight up without any interference at all. I'm telling you, man, I'm tired. I'm tired, but here we go. All right, so let's get to it real quickly. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get ready to measure this stuff out. So I'm going to open up the DJI Air unit. So let me go ahead and do that. And I will show you a prelim of our new frame, one of our new frames. This is the Titus 3. So that's it right there. This actually, I worked on this design, coming up with something to replace the HGLRC petrol frames because those were breaking. Anyways, this sucker's super light. And today, I think it was this morning, yeah, I gave one to Jeff, to Jeff Hardy to test with 1408s on it. And he says it is beyond fast. I mean, it's super quick. So I'm going to be introducing that frame as well to you guys in the next coming builds. But let's just go ahead and get this going. Hey, what's up, Richard from Michigan? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, there you go. Well, I know you want it. This is it. So we're going to go ahead and knock it out. I appreciate your patience on it. I did want to make some final version, adjustments to it, and I think the upgrades and everything are really going to be great. I hate opening these boxes here. So we're going to see what happens. Matt, I know, like I said, you've been very patient on this one. And then on the other one, I suppose you're talking about that other one too. Yeah, I'm going to hook you up with that. See what we're going to put in that for you. Have you test that for me. Let's see what's going on. I'll tell you what, me and these antennas trying to get these stupid things out. There we go. There we go. All right, throw all the crap away. Now, to lay this out properly, the way we're going to do this is we're going to set the Titus is pretty cool, man. I mean, like I said, Jeff flew it this morning. His comment was that if the door had not been open in the building to fly out, he would have hit the trailer. It was going so fast. It's super fast. The one I built this morning, the one I finished last night actually for this morning is I had a feeling it'd be ridiculous speed. All right. So taking out the air unit, one of the things I did different here on this build was, like I said, we extended the front and the back. We put a little hump right there so that the cables would not be rubbing against there. This will actually sit like this so you can access the SD card. And it'll sit pretty snug right about there. So let me see how I want to pull this off. What we're going to do is we'll lay out the ESC first. I'm going to turn the ESC into an angle. And then we've got our flight controller. So we've got our two motors which we'll measure. And then we've got our motors in the back. So let's go ahead and get started with that first. I'm going to let's open and make sure that they gave me enough motor wire. This. Cha-ching. Guys, I am going to tell you while we're doing this, these are going to be, those are just going to fit, I think. Let's see. Let me see. That's going to be very close fit. But I think it's good. I'm going to mount one motor here real quickly and just make sure. I will tell you guys, and I'm sure as you already know, but I'm just going to verify it with you, is that the pricing of everything is getting ready to skyrocket. I mean like go up quite a bit. So get what you need, or if it's possible to try to get some of the things you need, plan on it, because I don't even think, I'll be very surprised come Thanksgiving if anything for Black Friday is going to be on sale or worth a sale, because the pricing is getting so bad. All right, so we're going to toss these. These screws won't work at all because of the skirt. So I'm going to get something a little bit longer than this one. So let me put these back in. These are going to be 7. So I think what we'll do is we'll try an 8 and see how well an 8 fits. So let me grab an 8 real quick. M2, 8. Let's see. I may do a socket 8, so hold on a second. I don't want to do a button 8 if I can avoid it. This could be M2 socket 8. Here it is. All right. Let's see how this one fits here. See if I can clear this or if it's going to be too close. It's a little too close. All right, so I'm going to put the 8 back, and let me see this one. I think the 7 might be good. Yeah, I think I could do a 7. All right, so we'll use a 7 for now, unless there's a reason later I find you can't. So let me make my note. We're going to use the M27 7mm for the motors. Okay, and I don't think we'll be cutting any back motors at all. So let me go ahead and just get that ready. What's up, RC? How you doing? Just going to do a build here for Matt. Get this Quattro Mini back to him. So figured we'd knock this out as long as I can stay awake tonight. It's been a long day, but I think it's going to be fun. Anyway, so what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing in our pricing is that ESCs or flight controllers, for example, that would be like regular $25 or what have you. I mean, they're going to be going up, not double, but very close. It's going to be pretty expensive. So again, just be ready. It sucks, but it's just the way it is right now. I'm not happy about it. Oh, please don't set this on fire. I'm really going to love this one when it's done. Don't set this one up. Take care of this one. Need to be gentle. But then again, there's no fun in that. Pound the hell out of it. All right, so we'll use the M27s right now. Get rid of this. See? Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. And I don't think we're going to have a problem. I mean, it's just, this motor is just barely going to reach. Let me get some tape. Been a long weekend. Amen. I think it's just great that you guys get to fly and have fun and get your kids involved. I definitely hope that you guys make the most of those moments, man. I wish I had that option. So for the rest of y'all that do, make the most of it. That's the best part. All right, let's get this here taped up. perfect. All right, so placement of the, let's put this on here before I lose it. Placement of the, oh, one thing, Matt, I'll tell you before I send this to you is that tomorrow you'll get a full report on the drone itself. One thing that we're going to be doing, and you'll see it on the site, is the entire thing is going to be revamped to where you have now the thrust from each motor. You have all your data. So you're not just buying the drone now, but now you're getting it, you know, all the custom information as well. What the motors are going to put out, how much thrust they can put out, what your thrust to weight ratio is, the whole thing. So it'll be pretty neat to be able to give you that. We're starting with your drone actually, and that's going to become something that happens on every drone that we build at this point, so that people can have a little bit more information on what exactly it is that they're buying. Let me see. All right, so let's get the second motor out and kind of just get some cool details. You know, things that that can be helpful. Okay. Yeah, it's I don't know. You know, you're gonna be surprised. I don't want to spoil it, so I will wait to tell you some of the stuff. But I will tell you this. I think you guys are going to be shocked tomorrow when we do our live motor thrust test. We're going to actually do what we did with the batteries. We're going to do it with motors now. So these guys that are claiming that their motors can run this much, they pull this much thrust at this much with this battery for this long and reach this temperature, blah blah blah. Well, I've known that to be, you know, somewhat fabricated, but it's getting to the point now where it's like the batteries. I mean, I don't think anybody's actually checking it, and I hesitated to buy a couple models of batteries because I had a feeling they were kind of being overrated. Well, tomorrow we're going to go live and we're going to pull them, and whatever happens, I've already called Brother Hobby, or not called them, I sell them online, and I told them, I said, hey guys, we're about to put you up against T-Motor. We're going to run both your batteries. We're going to put exactly what you said they can do, and then we're going to test that and see if that's accurate. And we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. I can tell you that it's going to be a little shocking. But at the very least, it will definitely start getting people to report the real numbers and not this made-up stuff that is costing people money. It's definitely costing people money. And that's the worst part about it. All right, let's see where we're at. Oh, I got my, Jeff brought over the, let me go grab that real quick, I'll show you something. So, this is what we were playing with. This is the 5-inch rig that I made. I know it's kind of zoomed in right there, so maybe you know what, maybe we'll just go this route. So this is that 5-inch one. That's the 5-inch cinema. So that was a custom build. That's I made this one. Angel had asked me to make something that would be fast enough to keep up with a motorcycle on takeoff, but also safe enough. So this is the one where we did that's a little dirty. I got to clean it up. But this is the one where I did the carbon fiber prop guards right here. It's got the Quattro frame with the extensions, and it's fast, man. I'm gonna tell you, and it's lighter. It's lighter than the 5-inch Quattro. So this is the 5-inch, but because the frame is cut to 2 pieces, I was able to make it lighter. I mean, it's super light and it's super fast. So this one's gonna be on the website soon. You guys will be able to order this one, and this is actually gonna be done in a. This will be a 5. Go a little bit bigger, but then we'll do one in a 3 as well. So anyways, I just want to show you guys that. We finally got that back, and I'm gonna clean that up and send that on its way. Let me get back to the build here. All right. So we'll do the next motor. I was real proud of that build. That was something where that was a real hard one to come up with, but using that carbon fiber was the best part. The Brothers hold up awesome. I mean, Brothers are awesome motors, but I'm gonna tell you flat out that they're all overstating their motors. I mean, they are, and I don't know why, but there's a lot of there's just a lot of things that don't add up, and you know, their thrust tests, are just not, something's not adding up on some of them, not all of them, on some of them. I mean, we did one not too long ago, and Brother Hobby's motors had the best KV, closest to the actual KV, which was really great. But there's more to test than that. Some claim that they can run a 6S. No, not even close. I mean, anything can run a 6S. I guess it just depends on how long you hold that throttle down. You like that, huh, Matt? It's pretty cool. I like that frame. I mean, I was really proud of that frame. The whole thing, the entire way of designing it and cutting it and everything was a pain in the ass. All right, so we got your motors in. Like I said, these are going to stay full length because they're barely going to reach, but they will reach, and that's the good news. I'm going to move the ESC up. I will run your, I will go ahead and run your power this way. Matt, while you're watching me do this, though, tell me, you're using an XT30, right? I just want to be sure that I've got the right connector. I don't think you'd be using XT60 for this, but I don't know. So let me know so that I know what to put on there. We've got a while, though, so you can answer that in just a second, but we're going to do that. All right, so now let's get the front motors and see how much wire we need for that, because these are going to probably be cut. We'll measure that out. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was really happy with it. I was really happy with it, and then I liked the, you know, we were at the property and Jeff was filming it, doing a live thing, and I kind of came around him, and I think it caught us all by surprise how when I pushed it. I ended up putting a 6S on that, and oh my God, it was awesome. I ran the 6S down to like, I mean, you had to throw it out when we were done. Wow, it was really awesome. So that was pretty exciting. And let me see where I want to put this. Maybe I'll go up and turn it. Let me see. Let me see how this is going to look. I like the enthusiasm, the yes. You know what, if I was to leave these, nah, it won't work that way. Darn it. Let me see something. Okay. Yeah, it's a lithium ion, so you just charge it. It's rechargeable. It's awesome. It's awesome. You can get it on our website. Just go under the tools section there, and then under electric screwdrivers. I think we have it under electric screwdrivers, and yeah, there's quite a few of them, and then I've got there's quite a few different kinds, but this is I use this one, and then I have one over here that's on my right. I'll pull it here in a second. This one right here, and this is what I use for my M3s. So it's just got a little bit more torque on it, and then for the M2s I can use that one. They'll both do M2 and M3s, but I like having a little bit more torque on that one. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm built. Jasmine is. Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry. You excited? Well, Jasmine, congratulations. I'm sorry, I didn't know that when I was talking. I'm gonna take good care of you on this one. I'm really excited about this because it's got to do frame adjustments to it, so I think you're gonna really like it. It's definitely gonna be a great frame for you. All right, so let me see. This is the only thing is I have these. I'm just going to bring them around, I think. All right, so I'm not going to tape these down for now. I'm going to wait and see. So what I will do is, did you answer on that one if you're doing XT30 or XT60 on this one? I don't know. Let me scroll up here. I don't think I saw anything. I didn't see it. If you guys will let me know, XT30 or XT60 battery plug before I get to that point. Like I said, you got a little bit of time, but I just wanted to know. Let's see. All right, cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go get the 20 mil screws. Let me go grab some of those. Actually, I think I already have them out here. Hold on. 18. And I guess I can go with these. Let me see. 30 is fine? Okay, you got it. Then 30 it is. All right. So let's get to putting our spacers on here. And let's get with what HGLRC sent us. Let me open this real quick. Okay. Go 60. You got it. No problem. No problem at all. That's what we'll do then. We'll do 60. And I mean, you just change it out if you ever want to. Won't be a problem. I think I'm going to need to go with a longer screw though. I forgot we had the bottom mount here, so let me see how much room this leaves me. I may have to go just a tad bit longer. We'll see. Oh my gosh, I forgot they give me screws too. This is great. It's like Christmas time here. All right, well, let's screw that. Well, use theirs. I don't know. I didn't, I haven't rung it up yet. Let's see. I don't know, but if you go on the site, you know, we're updating that. Back to you got it. We'll keep it living. We're updating the site. You know, we brought some new people on board. It should definitely be under 400. And they're helping as well. Jeff, Hardy, and Julio are throwing in some big time help to get everything caught up and get our site up. And you can go right now and build it online and get a pretty good, accurate idea. Let me see where I'm at on height here. We've got a very perfect. That'd be great. Thank you, HGLRC, for including these. All right, so let's get this done. Where's my other one? Here it is. But you know, one thing I will tell you is, I really love this frame. It's you know, it's the frames I'm making now are definitely going to be more unique. Like I said, I mean, you can see this one here, the new Titus 3, and I'll be doing this in a 5-inch and a 4-inch as well. But these designs, let me just show you what kind of a nerd I am here. I'll give you an idea of what I do, right? So today I was on the way with my wife to go to her. Oh my God, this is my kid showing these stupid things. Let me show you something though. So this is what I do, right? If I can find this stupid, what month are we? All right, here we go. Ready? This is what I'm doing. While we're driving, I'm taking pictures of these towers, these electricity things, right? These, what do you call them? Little poles, I guess, whatever the hell. So between this and bridges and things like that, it's what I'm always taking pictures of, and I'm always looking at how they've integrated their triangles and their shapes. So I'll sit here now, and tonight I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to redraw this entire thing on CAD, and then I'm going to see where they've got their points. So long story short is that it's how you come up with things like this, where it looks like there's not much to it, but the idea behind this frame, for example, and the idea behind this one, is to allow this to take a hit through a race gate, for example. And where I find the flaws, a lot of flaws, is in, okay, like here's this frame I was testing out. This is HGLRC's drone, right? Okay, so, and I guess I'm just going to deviate off of what I'm doing right now to explain this. So here's what I don't like, right? And I get it. No, it doesn't mean that it's wrong, but all the frames are like this now, right? And it's just like this standard thing. The problem is that in this design, for example, the way this thing takes a beating makes no sense to me, because if it takes a beating here, it actually is going to put stress on this one as well, right? And so I'm like, okay, look, not only that, we're forcing these arms to try to, I mean, we know that on impact, the force is going to try to push these back. So first of all, I don't like this. And I know there's a million people that love it. I don't like this. I would rather see a brace go straight to a center of a frame that's solid, so that you're not taxing the other side. I think you can easily fracture one side and cause stress on one side. So I would rather see a support frame go here to somewhere in the center that's on a thicker piece. But more importantly is the idea of, let me get back to what I was doing here. More importantly, the idea of, if you could fly in and have the strength, have it open, but when you hit, you're not trying, the arms aren't trying to save it anymore. Now you're just passing it through. And so that's where these are coming from. And so that's why these frames are lasting longer. Hey, what's up? Well, we're doing good, man. It's good to hear from you, Mr. Kim. And so you're going to see this one in frames like this start coming out. And we're going to go through some crash tests, but I'm going to tell you right now, if this thing hits the gate, it should, like an arrow, it should slide on this side and just kind of gently roll and not try to, the arms aren't fighting it. Anyways, I will not run on and on about it. I'll leave it at that. But you're going to see some cool frames coming out. They're not going to look like anybody else's frames, which that could be good or bad, you know. But in either case, I have been good with my customers who have trusted these frames, and when they have broken, I don't think I've charged anybody to make them a new one. Only because I appreciate everybody pushing them to the limit. I mean, they haven't broken on a regular hit. I will tell you that. These people are like beating the living piss out of them, and rightfully so. That's what you should be able to do. So while I have not posted that, hey, it's free frames for everybody who breaks one, man, at the same time, you know, you gotta at least help out. So I think everybody who's broken one has gotten one out of it, one way or the other. Yeah, I definitely think the frames that we see now are all the same. And the thing is they all, you know, it's what's interesting. And again, I could have a million people that would argue with me, and I would respect their argument on it as well. But one thing is for certain is that they're all looking the same, and they all have the same vulnerability. So now they're adding extra braces. Well, I mean, you don't have to do that. I don't think you have to do that if you just put a little bit more into the frame design. But again, also I will say, in the defense of every frame that's out there, nobody likes unibody frames, because when they break, you lose it all. So my whole thing was, well, let's just try not to get them to break. All right, that's enough yip-yapping about that. Let's get on to here. It's time to prep the board up and see where we stand with this. Okay, so let me go ahead. Actually, I can do this part up here. Let's go ahead and prep this up. I'm going to use our flux pen. Okay. All right. Soldering iron is getting ready. I'll put the scissors away. I appreciate that. I mean, look, there's no frame that's indestructible, but there are frames that can definitely handle hits better. And these are the kind of frames where, I mean, like you can try to crush it, but it's very hard to. Yeah, the skirts are the drone skirt is pretty cool. And you know, it does add weight, but it also really does help protect. And if you don't want to do the whole skirt, then, you know, I know Angel has done some 3D designs for the fronts and the arms, the motor mount and stuff. But, you know, it's also kind of cool looking, I guess. All right, so we've got our soldering iron ready. I got to get my old man glasses on, so forgive me. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I got to look like a super dork while I do my job. could be an interesting, like, it looks like the tip of the soldering tip is broken. So I may have to change that out, but we'll see. I'm sure I can make it work for now. Sorry, I'm just looking at how I want to put this down on here. And I think I'll go that route and leave it up. I was going to mount it like this, but actually either way is going to be fine. I think I'll just leave it up though, just because. So let me go ahead and get the stuff on that. Yeah, this tip, I don't know what happened to it. It's like missing, gone. I'll have to see. All right, so now for the cap, this is gonna be interesting. So let me see. It's a big cap. But hey, that's what we're gonna do. Should be able to fit that in there. Yep, that'll sit nicely right there. Okay. Good. Agreed. Change this tip out here real quick. This thing is not giving me, it's not bad, I guess. All right. Should have put these on to get this board tightened down so I know exactly where it needs to be for the wire length, but it will not look like this when it's finished, so do not judge the appearance right now. Perfect. I don't think these are wide enough, but I don't know. Let's see. Maybe, maybe not. Nope. I think I need the blue one. Sorry, it's not going to match in color, but hey, that's okay. Black one. Oh, I could go black actually. Let's do black. I think the black and the green will look better. To look like a little exhaust pipe here in a second. A little muffler. There you go. Come on, there we go. Good point. Yep, that'll work right there. Sits nicely right there. Scissors back. This back. Try not to make a massive mess of my bench, but it's a little late for that, but still. That didn't hurt to try. Okay, move this away. All right, so what we'll do is, I guess we can run this, we'll run this to the top then, if that's okay, that'll work. And we have everything else done, so let's go ahead and get started with the motor wires. I think I need to change the tip of this. This thing is going to give me hell, I think. But we'll see. Let me try a couple more and see first. This thing is really got jacked up. I'm not sure what happened to it. I'm pretty sure I did it today though, so we'll see. Should be able to tape that down with no problem. Let's go to the next one. All right, now let's look through this part here. Guess cut it a little bit, not much though. Oh, sorry, I hadn't even looked up. Yeah, there are. We gotta shoot. The banking approval was last Friday. This past Friday, the bank came back and reevaluated the build out and gave us thumbs up on the finalization of the build out. Shit, I don't know what I'm doing here. I just totally stopped. And so the contractors, hopefully they will get off of this. I don't want to work because I get more money unemployment than I do if I actually get my ass up and go to work. So hopefully that'll stop and they'll actually show up. And if they show up, then we should be ready in, I was told 45 days. That was the contractors told me 45 days, so I'm going to go with that. So let's hope that their lazy asses get up and do work for a change. Let's also hope they're not watching this video. Or we might not see anybody. All right, I'm not going to be cutting much off of here. I'm going to probably cut about 5 mil. That's it. I even hesitate to do that, but it's no big deal. We'll cut it and see where we're at. It should work. If we have an access, we'll tuck it away. No big deal. So yeah, 45 days from, from now. So I would say like right around the July 4th weekend should be built out 100%. I mean, with everything. So they said the framing is going to take 1 week. So that'll be nice. Then we're ready. That'll be great, man. You guys will have fun. We're going to do it. I mean, Jeff's out there every day kicking butt out there. Getting it ready and maintaining everything and getting our new place set up with the inventory and everything else. So it's going to be great. I'm really excited. It's definitely something that I needed help with. I needed hands on the ground to help me as well. And so Jeff's really been a lifesaver on that one. So I'm excited, man. I keep saying I'm going to change the tip of this soldering iron, but I'm really lazy, but now it's like really getting to me. So, I'll tell you what, I think I can do it without totally screwing up everything. I just can't figure out where my other tip went unless Jeff took it, little sucker. Been over here stealing my soldering tips. You see? Man, look at him, he's hoarding them over here. Oh man, look at him. Hold on. There it is. Oh, thanks, Jeff. Go ahead and reclaim my soldering tip here. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna have to do this while it's hot. So I take these stupid things off because stuff will burn the hell out of me. All right. Hot, 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 hot. God darn, it's hot. Let's put that there. Take that and just put it on the concrete. All right, back in business. Let that one get hot real quickly. We're back in business. Yeah, I know, right? He told me it ain't working. He told me he can't get the zero turn to work. Okay, look, so to be fair, I couldn't get it to work either. And then the guy that actually knows about him, who's a good buddy of mine, who does lawn maintenance, he sat down and in 2 seconds had it up and running and made me feel like an idiot. So I'm gonna let Jeff go through that experience now. Because it's definitely an experience. Definitely, it's going to be interesting to see. I have a feeling it's something very simple. was hoping this was going to be big enough, but I guess it's not. All right, no big deal. Okay, that'll work. All right, so our soldering iron is back up, and now I got the other tip on there now. It's not all woppy jawed. So let me go ahead and trim this down. Oh yeah, much better. All right, that one's going to fit nice. So let's go ahead and do this one next. And we'll match the same cut. All right, So yeah, I'm gonna check these only because that that last that last soldering tip I was using, I'm just not happy with the way something looks here. So I just want to clean this up real quickly, especially right here. So I just want to touch these up. There, that's better. All right, I'll clean up those in just a little bit, but now let's look at what else we got. All right, so we have this part done. We can go ahead now and let me get your XT30 done. Okay, that'll be great, so that's good. All right, now let's go to getting our flight controller put on. So, that's funny. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tuned in my life. I mean, I've put it like this: I don't fly. I wish I could blame the bad flying that I do on the tuning, or say that there's a tuning issue, but unfortunately, I would be lying to everybody involved. So, yeah, that's not me. I'm not there with it. I'd like to. I can pretend that I am, but. And hold on a second. Let me see something real quick. Let me check 1 second. Okay, let's get rid of these then. Let's go this route instead. All right, yeah, you send me what you got, and we'll do the same here. I mean, I don't mind. It'll be fun. We'll do that, and then we'll compare notes, see what happens. I will tell you, brace yourself for whatever Jeff Hardy puts in as a tune, because it will defy all odds. He does his different. His is made for like tree collisions. He's gonna get pissed that I'm saying this. I'm just kidding though. All right, let me see how much playroom we have here. I don't like that at all. That sucks. Damn it. Don't want to use that. Come on. You know what? Tell you what. We'll do it this way. Let's make it easier. So we're going to go ahead and cut these. Man, you got to come fly with Jeff then, because that sucker hits everything but survives. Like, I've never seen it. Like, it shouldn't survive, but the stuff survives. I'm like, how? But I can't argue. If it survives, it survives. You know? The guy pulls out some miracle stuff. All right, so we're good there. So let me go ahead and prep this wire next. Oh, somebody's spending money. I can't see it. Damn it, what does it say? Uh-huh. I can see that. All right. Where did I put? Forget it. Easier to just get it on. No, sorry, Matt. I just looked up and saw what you wrote. Matt Howitt. Meet Matt. Well, Matt meet Matt. There you go. Or Matt Hayes. Sorry, Matt Hayes. I'm getting them all. I got 3 Matts that chimed in here today. All of them with the H at the end. Howitt, now Hayes. Hello, world. Hello, sir. All right, brother. Thank you. We're having a good time. All right, so this is getting to that point. It's getting start to see it come together. I'm just putting these on for now to hold it in place, so I can see about the board layout and make sure everything's where it needs to be, and it is. It's looking good. Definitely, as long as I keep that gap there, and that looks good. Everything's distanced well. Let me make sure on the flight controller, on the ESC, there's nothing. Oh no, that's good. That's not going anywhere. Okay, so let's see how we're going to fit our air unit. Air unit should be going in like that. Wires should wrap around. There we go. It should go something like that. And then this. Should run right along the edge. Fit nicely in here. Yep. Perfect. Antenna comes below. So that came out nice. Camera comes over here. That fits good. All right, so let's close some of this up. And then we'll zip tie, not zip tie, but we'll tape all the wires down. Really? Did you switch the goggles out on your side too? Did you already do all that? I didn't know you were going that way. I got you. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna. Let me see. I may not. Well, I'll do that, but it won't be in this video, most likely. No, I understand. I hear you. I never heard anybody really doing that. I can understand. But I didn't pull any, so I'll have to pull them. I'll have Sam pull them. If I touch inventory now, while she's sleeping, I might be dead tomorrow. So let's just. I'll have my wife wake up when she's in a happy mood and not screw with inventory and then have her threaten my life in 5 different languages. All right. Let's see here. We will go ahead and go this route. This route right here. Perfect. No, it's easy. I mean, I'll make it. I mean, I'll get them. They're just not sitting in front of me. I'm trying to find the screws. Where the hell are they? M2. Darn it, can't find anything around here. M2, 6, 5, 12, 7, 10, right there. Perfect. Sorry, needed to go get some more M2 10mm screws. So hold on a second. Need to refill here. There we go. That's it. All right. Let's get to making this look good here. There we go. Yo, yo. Yeah, there. How about this one? This is the M15s right here. So guess that one. Or the 15 mil, yeah. Golly, they made me order that many. I don't even want to talk about it. It was scarred me for life how many they made me order. All right. Okay, we're gonna go this route here. No, 2. Well, lot less what I took. That's a brand new bag. There was 2,000 in there. And now there's 1,996. because I took 4 out for this build. Let me see something. All right, perfect. And I think that I'll be able to run a thin tape right there and there. Okay, I'll deal with that in a second. Right now, I just want to make sure everything's fitting. So let's grab the air unit. And let's see, we'll go with the dual in the back since we're standing this one up. I was just talking to somebody about that frame tonight. It's going to be interesting. I'm excited to do it. Should be able to knock it out in the next coming days. I've already drawn it up. And so now I was just getting my carbon fiber set for the cut. So that'll be something really exciting, really interesting to show everyone. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that one coming. All right, getting back to this now. Now we should be able to sit this and see how we look. Tell you what, I have a feeling, a bad feeling here. Let's see. Let me put this in first and see where this goes. Yeah, that sits nice. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I like what you did to on that Quattro, that picture you sent me. That was pretty nuts, man. I had to look at it. I was like, wait a minute. What the hell? I wasn't expecting that. Alright, let's pop this one in here. Pop this one in here. Let's see how this is going to come together. Oh yeah, I see that. All right, just for the purpose of seeing the fit, let me get the top plate. See how this is gonna look. Oh yeah, it's gonna fit nice. Plenty of clearance. Yeah, so that is not right. I'm not sure what the hell happened there, but hold on a second, please. Technical difficulties. Let me see something. Yes, okay. Oh, you know what? That's right. All right, top plate, we'll modify that one. All right, let's get everything else done. Roger. I was just talking to somebody about that movie. I was like, man, that is one of the best. That's the classic. Roger. What's your clearance? Over. Surely you can't be serious. I am. Stop calling me Shirley. Great movie. Epic movie. Oh, that's right. What's your vector, Victor? Kind of forgot about that one. Man, I got trumped in my own movie story. Perfect. This is a great fit. I'm going to swing this one on the outside here. One more. 1, 2, and move this one here. Dude, I watched it, like, maybe my wife had never seen it, so I'm like, hey, let's watch it. Oh my god, that movie would dude, it would be boycotted. I mean, there would be riots in the street. Oh god, but it was so funny back then. But yeah, you're right, there's no way that movie could happen now. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. It's the guys talking jive on the plane. Perfect. All right, so that fit went well. Now we'll look at the front motors. Let's see what we're going to do on here. And then we've got some last minute tidying up to do. I haven't seen Screamers. No, sir, I have not seen it, but I will check it out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah. what? I got something disconnecting from my PC just randomly. Can't get my fingers to fit this damn thing. Come on. There. All right. Yeah, that cutout was a big difference. You know, the only thing is, and I mean, looking at it now, I'm sitting here going, how dumb I was when I did this. Is I didn't rotate the bolts on the motor wire, so that's why I have this excess. So that's a note I'm making now that I will change before I run another cut. Is that motor wire, those bolts should have been adjusted, and I didn't do it. It was like on my notes, and I forgot to do it. And that's why I'm sitting here going, well. Right now, I'm just going to put this to fit, but at the same time, I'm going to have to I'm going to have to correct that because that really pisses me off. Where did I put it? All right, hold on a second now. There it is. This is the new top plate. I was like, the other one wasn't right. Something didn't seem right about it. Let's see how this looks when we close it up. This stupid ass computer, what is it doing? Let me just disconnect this thing. Perfect. Oh, that's right. We got to go with the. Sorry, we're going with right hand. All right, I'm just going to close it up to make sure everything fits, and then I'll go do the antenna parts. A battery. I use a 1300 Sugar Rush on mine. I mean, I use a 3S or sorry, a 4S 1300, and it flies like a beast. So I mean, the same motors that are on the 3-inch are the same motors that are on the 4-inch for me, so it's like either way, they can run, they can handle the 4S, so it's whatever you really want to do. I'll make a note on that bolt pattern, man. I mean, it needs to be turned. Pisses me off. Tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do is, because I realized that on this cut I had not turned them, so what I'm sending this one to you so that you have it, but I'll send you the recut frame so that when you do need to change it, you can change it. Because realistically, that motor should have been aimed this way, but I didn't change the bolt pattern when I cut this prior to it. And that's an oversight on my part, which, like I said, it was in my notes, but for some reason it wasn't one of the things I adjusted. However, outside of that, let me see what else we got. Everything else is a perfect fit on here. I mean, I really like the way this whole thing came out. Just this part is a little disappointing, but I will definitely have that taken care of. Now, I guess we just need to see if we plug it in, make sure nothing explodes. Yeah, that fits good. I'm really happy with that. Oh, I like that one. That's pretty cool. Just trying to think. I'm just going to put these on here so that I can power it up, I guess. Put one. I'm not worried about it. It's not going to stay on long enough. All right, let me do a continuity test real quick. Make sure that I haven't zapped anything. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and power it up. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Then I'll go back through and clean it all up tomorrow. wanted to get the main part done, then make sure to get this thing programmed and out the door for you guys tomorrow without any delay. I don't like this thing. Throw a set. Oh, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. I don't know. You put this on if you want. I don't like using this thing, but I'll leave that in there for you guys to decide. All right, let me just get to make sure my smoke stopper is on. Okay. And we have everything functioning like perfect. All right, so we will do a quick plug-in for a beta flight test. Get these motors to make sure they spin. There we go. Head on over to beta flight. Log in. Motors. And let's see. We'll do our thing. Here we go. Oh my God, perfect. Perfect. All right, well, that does that. So let me go ahead and turn this off. Disconnect. Turn this, turn that. Minimize. And bring this up. All right, so I will put the antennas on, get those fastened. I'm going to clean it up a little bit more here, get the programming done on it, but here you go. And there it is. The green one is all set. Everything's good to go on the bottom. All the mounts are good. This is the new top. Let me think of what else. So we added the grooves on the back and the front, so that's one of the new changes to it. The top plate was changed again. To accommodate a wider base so that you could have, Jeff Hardy's the one who asked for that. He wanted it to be a little bit wider so you had more room, more surface area for the battery. Caps on the bottom, and everything else is good to go. So there you go, my friend. Matt, appreciate your patience while I did this. I know it took me a while to get this one, but I wanted to get this frame done right. I am going to go back, like I said, and correct that motor issue, and I'll send you another frame for that one just so that it's set right. I mean, I'm just really disappointed that I forgot to put it in there. But anyways, that's it, my friend. I hope you're happy with it. I really appreciate the business on it. Guys, if anybody else is interested in these are awesome frames. We have a blast flying them. I make this frame now all the way up into a 10-inch. I'm sure some of you saw it. And then that is the same frame that is on our Cinna one that I just showed you guys. I think tomorrow I'll be doing this build. So you guys can check this one out next. There you go, Matt. Thank you very much. And yeah, I know. I guess I'll talk to the rest of you guys later. Listen, God bless. Be safe, guys. Most of all, as always, go spend time with your family. You never know how much time you have left. To my boys, I get to see y'all in 3 days, and I'm so excited because I'm going to have the blast time of our life this weekend. Everybody else, God bless, and have a good night. Thanks so much for paying attention and tuning in. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys.